Sun rises over an open highway, golden light across a dusty road. Morning wind moves through the tall grass slowly, like a whisper telling me to go.
My boots touch the ground with quiet purpose. No parade, no crowd around my name. Just a heart that keeps on moving forward, through the loss and through the change. Learning strength inside the silent mile.
Some days feel heavy on my mind. Some roads take longer than expected time. But every step I choose to take is one more promise I will not break. One step at a time I keep moving on, through the quiet days before the dawn. No loud praise, no shining crown, just steady feet on this old ground. The guitar plays soft beside my soul. The violin carries what I hold. And every mile the road reveals a stronger heart beneath these wheels.
Old wooden fences pass beside me slowly. Fields of green stretch far and wide. I remember nights I nearly stopped believing, when the world felt cold inside.
But something deeper kept me standing, something stronger than the fear. A small voice rising in the distance, saying better days are near. Even when the road feels hard to see,
The sky may turn a darker shade,
but courage grows when hope is made. Each quiet mile beneath my feet turns every struggle bittersweet. One step at a time I keep moving on, through the quiet days before the dawn. No loud praise, no shining crown, just steady feet on this old ground. The saxophone begins to sing, like freedom carried on the wind. And every mile the road reveals a stronger heart beneath these wheels.
There were nights beneath the open starlight, thinking maybe I had walked too far.
But the road kept stretching toward the sunrise, like a promise written in the dark. Every scar became a teacher, every fall a place to grow. Every moment of the journey showed me more than I could know. Strength is built in places few can't see.
The violin cries like a memory. The guitar keeps a steady beat. A saxophone breathes through the evening air. There's hope and patience finally meet. No crowd to tell me I belong, but the road itself has been my song.
Every mile has shaped my name, and I would walk it all the same. The night falls slow across the valley. Stars appear above the plains. A gentle guitar softly playing, like comfort after all the pain.
The violin hums like distant light, guiding me through the quiet night.
One step at a time I find my way, through every night and every day. No need for gold, no need for fame. The road itself has called my name. The saxophone
continues far ahead. Morning waits beyond the hill.
And though the journey never ends, I know
I'm walking forward still.
first light touches the old highway, soft gold spreading through the air. Morning wind moves through the valley like a promise waiting there. My boots press down on gravel slowly, every step a choice I make. No one stands beside this journey, no one sees the path I take, but the road still
calls my name again. Some days the weight is hard to hide, like clouds that drift across the sky. But something deep inside my chest reminds me not to lose the quest. This is a long road worth walking, even when the nights feel cold. Step by step the dream is forming in the stories never told. The guitar plays steady beside me, the violin lifts my soul, and every mile I keep moving brings me closer to my goal. Dusty fields roll past the horizon, old trees standing tall and still. They have watched 1,000 travelers climb another distant hill. I remember nights of tired thinking, wondering if I should turn. But the fire of quiet patience is a lesson I must learn. Some rewards arrive through waiting. The road may twist, the road may climb, but strength is built through passing time. Every mile beneath my feet turns a struggle into peace. This is a long road worth walking, even when the nights feel cold. Step by step the dream is forming in the stories never told. The saxophone begins to rise like sunlight in open skies, and every mile I keep moving shows the strength I hold inside. Oh, years may pass like drifting seasons, leaves that fall and bloom again. Every moment slowly shaping who I am and who I've been. I have learned that quiet effort builds a future strong and wide. Even when the world is silent, there is truth we carry inside. Faith grows stronger in the unseen work. The violin cries like a memory, soft and honest through the night.
A saxophone breathes through the darkness, leading courage toward the light. The guitar keeps time like a heartbeat, strong and calm in every line.
falls across the prairie. Stars appear above the plains.
A gentle guitar softly playing, like comfort after all the strain. Violin hums in the distance, while the wind moves through the trees. This is a long road worth walking, through the storm and through the sun. Every mile becomes a story of the battle slowly won.
The saxophone sings with the sunrise. The violin lifts the day, and the road I chose in silence is the road that led the way. Morning light fills up the valley. The sky opens calm and wide, and though the journey still continues, I walk this road with quiet pride. I still remember that cold morning, standing by the old front gate. My bags were packed beside the gravel, and the sky was turning gray. My father stood there without speaking, hands resting on a fence. He looked at me like he knew something life had not explained just yet.
Then he said, son, the road will test you. You will feel alone some nights. You will question wrong and right, but don't let fear decide your way. Just keep your heart strong every day. He said, keep going when the road gets hard, when the world feels cold and dark, even if nobody knows your name. Keep walking through the rain. The guitar played on the radio, the violin moves soft and low, and every mile I traveled since still carries his voice within.
Years have passed like drifting highways, cities fading in my mirror.
Jobs that came and disappeared, dreams that sometimes felt unclear.
There were nights I nearly called him just to say I lost my way.
But the words he left that morning always helped me face the day.
His voice still echoes through my mind when the road feels long and steep,
And your heart grows tired and weak. Just remember why you started, and believe in what you keep. He said, keep going when the road gets hard, when the world feels cold and dark, even if nobody calls your name. Stand strong through the rain. The saxophone rises in the wind, the violin deep within, and every mile I travel now still makes him proud somehow. Last year I drove back to that driveway where the gravel meets the field.
The old fence still stands beside it, just like time refused to yield.
I stood there in the silent evening, thinking of the words he gave.
How a simple piece of wisdom turned a boy into someone brave.
Some lessons live forever in the heart. The violin cries like a memory, soft beneath the fading light. A saxophone breath moves through the valley, carrying courage through the night.
The guitar keeps a road in rhythm,
like the heartbeat of the past. Every mile I've ever traveled shows how long those words can last.
the evening wind moves through the farmland. Stars appear above the trees.
A quiet guitar softly playing, like comfort in the breeze.
The violin hums in the distance, while the night sky watches me.
So I keep going when the road gets hard, when the sky turns cold and dark. Even if nobody knows my name, I keep walking through the rain. The saxophone lifts with the dawn, the violin carries me on, and every mile I travel still reminds me of his will. And someday my own son asks me how to stand when life is tough.
I'll say the same words my father did.
Just keep going, that is enough.
I remember standing by the river, just a young man with a restless mind, watching water moving slowly, like it understood the passing time. The world felt wide and full of questions, every road a mystery. But something deep inside my spirit said the answer starts with me. That night I made a silent promise, no matter how the road might bend, or how the storms may rise again, I would not turn my back in fear. That was the promise I made to myself when nobody else believed in me. Through every doubt and every fall, I chose the man I'd be. The guitar played through the wind, the violin moved deep within, and every mile I've walked since then reminds me where it all began. There were years of quiet working, long days under open skies, Moments when the road felt endless, dreams fading in tired eyes. Friends moved on to easier stories, some gave up along the way. But the promise I had spoken still had something left to say. A quiet voice inside my chest, it said the road is not a race. Each heart must find its proper pace. What matters most is standing tall. Even when the world feels small, that was the promise I made to myself. When the nights felt cold and long, through every loss and every change, I kept my spirit strong. The saxophone begins to rise, like sunrise opening the skies. And every mile I've walked since then reminds me where it all began. Sometimes I sit beside the highway, watching trucks roll slowly by, thinking how the years have carried all the reasons I still try. Life is not the loudest victory, not the fame or shining crown. It is keeping simple promises, even when the world turns down. The truth has guided every step. The violin sings like old memories, soft beneath the evening sky. A saxophone breath fills the silence, like a hopeful lullaby. The guitar keeps the rhythm steady, like a heart that will not bend. Every mile I've walked in life still echoes that first promise then. The wind moves gently through the valley, stars appear above the hill. A quiet guitar softly playing, everything around grows still. The violin hums in the distance, while the night air settles calm. That was a promise I made to myself on a quiet, forgotten night. Through every storm and every mile, I kept that small flame bright. The saxophone lifts with the dawn, the violin carries me on. And every road my life has known was built from that promise alone. And if tomorrow brings another climb, another mountain left to see, I'll remember that young man by the river and the promise he gave to me.
I found your old address this morning, written on a faded page, inside a box of quiet memories I had not opened in an age. The paper smelled like years gone by, dust and time upon the fold. I sat beside the kitchen window, watching clouds of silver roll. Some words are waited far too long, I thought that time would make it fade, that silence was a safer way. But every mile and every year still brought your memory back here. This is the letter I never sent, the words I carried all this time. Every line a piece of truth that lived between the lines. The guitar hums beside my heart, the violin pulls it apart, and every word I write tonight still brings you back to life. I wrote about the years that passed me, the roads I chose to walk alone, the towns that never learned my story, the miles that slowly made me grow. I wrote about the things I missed, the nights I wished you were around, how some songs on the radio still bring your memory to the ground. Some feelings never truly leave. I wondered if you'd understand the quiet boy I used to stand, or if the world has changed us both beyond the dreams we once wrote. This is the letter I never sent, the truth I kept inside my chest. Every page a quiet step toward putting pain to rest. The saxophone begins to rise like sunset burning through the skies, and every word I write tonight feels like saying goodbye. Maybe you found a different life now, maybe you forgot my name, maybe the past is just a shadow that time erased like falling rain. Writing down these honest moments feels like setting something free. Not every story needs an answer, some just need a memory, and that is finally enough for me. The violin sings through the evening, soft beneath the fading light. A saxophone breath fills the distance like a whisper through the night. The guitar keeps the rhythm steady like a heart that learned to mend. Every mile that life has taken brought me here to write this end. The night grows quiet in the kitchen, stars appear beyond the trees, a gentle guitar softly playing like comfort in the breeze. The violin hums through the silence while the world drifts peacefully. This is the letter I never sent, but maybe it was meant for me. Every word a piece of healing, every line a memory. The saxophone lifts with the dawn, the violin carries me on, and every road my heart has known has helped me stand alone. So I fold the page and close the box where old reflections quietly lie. Some letters never reach their place, but still help us say goodbye. We used to meet beside the gas station every Friday after work. 2 cold drinks on the tailgate, watching the sunset in the dirt. You talked about leaving this small town, chasing dreams beyond the hill. I said maybe someday later, but you believed you always will. Some people carry bigger skies. You laughed and said life moves too fast if we keep waiting for the past. One day the road will pull us far beyond the places where we are. But one night my friend never came back. That highway kept his last ride. No warning signs along the road, just silence on the other side. The guitar played low that evening, the violin began to cry, and every mile I drive alone still asks me the reason why. Your old truck still sits by the driveway, grass growing near the tires. Your mother stands beside the window like she's waiting for headlights. I stopped by once last winter. She said you always liked the snow. She said you talked about the ocean, somewhere warm you never go. Dreams can travel farther than we do. I hear your voice in quiet nights, saying don't waste the time of life. Some roads we never get to see, but the lesson still remains with me. That night my friend never came back, but his words still guide my way. Don't keep waiting for tomorrow, live the life you have today. The saxophone begins to rise like sunrise in the sky, and every mile I travel now feels like a borrowed ride. Last summer I drove to the ocean, the place you said we'd someday see. Waves rolling under endless sunlight, just the wind and memory. I sat there thinking about laughter, about the roads we used to know. Sometimes life becomes a teacher in ways we never want to grow. Some friendships never truly leave. The violin sings like distant echoes, soft across the evening air. The saxophone breath fills the shoreline, like your voice still standing there. The guitar keeps the rhythm steady, like the nights we used to share. Every mile I travel forward feels like you're still somewhere. The tide moves slowly in the darkness, stars appear above the sea. Quiet guitar softly playing like a memory beside me. The violin hums through the night wind while the waves keep rolling free. My friend, you never made it back, but your story still lives on in every road I
I choose to take. In every rising dawn, the saxophone lifts through the breeze, the violin through the seas. And every mile I travel now carries your memory with me. So when the highway fades to darkness and the night feels deep and wide, I remember what you told me. Don't wait for life to pass you by.
Factory whistle blew that Friday. The sun was dropping past the yard. My hands were rough from turning wrenches. My back was learning, working hard. A folded check inside my pocket felt heavier than it should. Not because of what it paid me, but because I knew it could change the way I saw myself. I drove home through the evening light, dust and orange in the sky, thinking of the years before when I had nothing but a try. It was the first paycheck I brought home, laid it gently on the table. My mother smiled across the room like I had done something able. The guitar played soft and warm, the violin carried the form, and in that quiet moment there I felt like a man somewhere. My father looked up from the doorway, didn't say a single word, but the nod he gave that evening was the loudest praise I heard. We sat down to supper together, same old chairs, same old plates, but something different filled the kitchen, like a shift in how life waits. Some moments mark a turning point, the road ahead was still unknown, but that small check had clearly shown work can shape the man you are, more than luck or brighter stars. That first paycheck I brought home wasn't riches in my hand, but it proved that I was able to stand up as a man. The saxophone began to rise like sunset stretching through the skies, and every mile that followed then started in that moment when years have passed since that old Friday. Jobs have come and jobs have gone. Life has carried me through cities, through the right and through the wrong. And sometimes when the world feels heavy, when the road feels hard to see, I remember that small kitchen and the pride that lived in me. Some beginnings never fade. The violin sings like old memories, soft beneath the evening air. A saxophone breath moves through the silence like the pride that waited there. The guitar keeps the rhythm steady like a heart that learned to stand. Every mile my life has taken still began with that young man. Night settles softly on the farmland, the stars appear above the trees, a quiet guitar gently playing like comfort in the breeze. The violin hums in the stillness while the old house rests in peace. That first paycheck I brought home was the start of who I'd be. Not the money that it carried, but the man it showed to me. The saxophone lifts with the dawn, the violin carries me on, and every road my life has known still leads back to that small home.
Sometimes life begins in moments, simple things we barely see, but a folded check on a kitchen table changed the road ahead for me. It was late on a quiet Wednesday evening, rain tapping softly on the roof. My phone lit up beside the coffee, a number I barely knew. I almost let it ring to silence, thinking I was tired that night. Some calls feel like small interruptions in the middle of a simple life, but something made me pick it up. A voice said softly, "Is this you?" It sounded older, warm but true. For a second, time stood still, like the past had found its will. It was the phone call I almost ignored, a moment hanging on the line. One small choice between 2 seconds that could have passed me by. The guitar hummed low and slow, the violin began to flow, and in that fragile little pause, life showed me what love was. It was my sister from the hospital, her voice shaking through the air. She said our Father asked about me and hoped that I was there. Years had passed since we had spoken, pride had built a silent wall, but suddenly those years felt smaller than the weight of one short call. Some chances never come again. I grabbed my keys without a word, the loudest silence I had heard. The road outside was dark and long, but something told me to move on. There was a phone call I almost ignored, the moment that changed the night. Driving fast through empty highways toward her hospital light, the saxophone began to rise like sunrise in the skies, and every mile beneath the wheels showed me what forgiveness heals. He looked smaller in the wide bed, hands weaker than before, but when he saw me in the doorway, his eyes said so much more. No speeches filled that quiet room, no old stories to defend, just a father and a son there letting long years slowly mend. Some love survives the silent years. Violin sings through the evening, soft beneath the fading light. A saxophone breath moves through the silence, like peace arriving in the night. The guitar keeps the rhythm steady, like a heart learning again. Every mile that brought me there was worth the road I'd been. The hospital lights glowed in the darkness, footsteps off along the hall, a quiet guitar gently playing, like comfort through it all. The violin hums like distant hope, while the night drifts slowly on. It was a phone call I almost ignored, but I answered just in time. One small choice inside a moment changed the road of life and mine. The saxophone lifts with the dawn, the violin carries me on, and every day I wake and breathe reminds me what that call gave me. Sometimes life speaks in quiet rings, moments easy to dismiss, but the call I nearly let go became the gift I still can't miss. The sun came up over the warehouse, dust floating in the morning light, steel doors opening slowly, another long and working night. My hands were sore from yesterday, my back still feeling every load. I stared across the empty parking lot, wondering if I should let it go. Some mornings test a man's resolve. The thought of quitting crossed my mind, like a road I could easily find. But something deeper in my chest said maybe I should try my best. It was a job I almost walked away from on a tired and restless day, but something told me keep on going, don't let the moment slip away. The guitar hummed low and steady, the violin began to play, and every step I took that morning changed my life in a quiet way. I grabbed my gloves and kept on moving, stacking crates along the wall. Every minute felt like hours, but I refused to let it fall. My supervisor walked beside me, said he'd watched me from the start. He told me hard work builds a future for a steady kind of heart. Some words can change a heavy day. He said promotions take some time, but patience helps a man to climb. Just keep the faith in what you do, and the road will open through. That was a job I almost walked away from, but I stayed another day. The saxophone began to rise, like sunlight breaking through the gray. The violin lifted the air, hope moving everywhere. And every step I took that morning turned out into a prayer. Years have passed since that old warehouse. The parking lot looks small today. Life has carried me to places I once thought too far away. But sometimes when I face a struggle and the road feels hard to see. I remember that tired morning and the choice inside of me. Some victories begin with staying. The violin sings like an old reminder, soft beneath the evening sky. A saxophone breath moves through the silence like courage passing by. The guitar keeps the rhythm steady, like the heartbeat of that day. Every mile my life has taken still remembers that old way. The evening wind moves through the factory. Stars appear above the town. A quiet guitar softly playing while the world is settling down. The violin hums in the distance like a promise still around. That was the job I almost walked away from, but it showed me who I'd be. Every challenge in the darkness built the strength inside of me. The saxophone lifts with the dawn, the violin carries me on. And every road I travel now started with that choice somehow. Sometimes life turns on a moment, small decisions that we make. And the day I chose to keep working changed the path my life would take.
My father worked the early mornings before the sunrise touched the field. Boots beside the back door waiting for another day to yield. His hands were rough from years of labor. His voice was quiet, short and plain. He wasn't someone known for talking or explaining love or pain, but I watched him more than he knew. He never spoke about my dreams, never praised the things I'd seen, but something steady in his eyes felt stronger than 1,000 lines. He never said he was proud of me, not in words I could repeat, but he showed it in the small things, like the way he'd watch my feet. The guitar hummed beside the breeze, the violin moved through the trees, and every step I tried to take was guided by the life he made. When I left town chasing my future, he just stood there by the gate. No big speech about tomorrow, just a nod that seemed to say, the world will test you every mile, and nothing there comes easily. But if you keep your heart steady, you will grow into the man you'll be. Those quiet moments stayed with me. Years moved on like passing trains, through the sunshine and the rain. Still I carried in my mind the lessons hidden in his time. He never said he was proud of me, but he came to watch my game, standing silent in the bleachers, never calling out my name. The saxophone began to rise like sunset in the skies, and every mile my life would go, still felt his presence close. Now my hair is slowly turning gray, and my own son calls my name. Sometimes I hear my father's silence, living gently in the same. Because love is not always spoken, sometimes it's simply shown through the steady work of living, through the seeds that we have sown. Some truths arrive when we grow older. The violin sings like old memory, soft beneath the fading light. A saxophone breath moves through the silence, like his shadow in the night. The guitar keeps the rhythm steady, like the footsteps he once made. Every mile my life has taken walks the road he quietly paved. Evening settles on the farmland, wind moves slowly through the trees, a quiet guitar softly playing like comfort in the breeze. The violin hums through the silence while the stars begin to rise. He never said he was proud of me, but I understand it now. Every sacrifice he carried was a silent, lasting vow. The saxophone lifts with the dawn, the violin carries on, and every road I walk today still follows in his way. Some fathers speak with simple words, others let their lives explain, and the love he never spoke aloud still runs within my name.